so. No, 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 no.
Hello, greetings and welcome back. This is Chris and welcome back to my channel. So yes, today we are joined with a wonderful little baby boy that I got last month. I think I got him I don't know what exact date, but I got him on February. I really wanted to show you his unboxing video, but sadly I have deleted everything from my camera, so I cannot restore all of the videos. I mean, I did try to restore it, but yeah, it was really hard and I just don't know how to do it. He is wearing his beautiful fox ears. I don't know what exact animal his sculpt is. I think this is like a fennec fox or anything like that. I don't know, but like I love his ears, but because it's way too heavy, it is made out of resin, his head just like keeps on going back like that. I did purchase some fur fabric for him so I could make like fur ears, and it would be so much more easier for him to not move his head around like that because the resin is just way too heavy. And so a little bit of like a story time before we get into the reviews and like my thoughts about this very specific doll. To be completely honest with you, I have been watching his listing for almost a year now. He was listed on our local ball jointed doll community for, I think it was around 6,000 pesos was the original price, and then the seller lowered it for 5,000 pesos. Of course, the shipping fee is not yet included. He was posted on the market last year, I think around May. And yeah, I had the guts to contact the seller around December, I think, of last year, and I asked her if he was still available, and she was like, yeah, he's available, you can put him up for layaway for 3 months. And I did. So I did finish the layaway for 2 months, and I think that was one of the quickest layaways I've ever had ever since I got in the hobby. I did ask the seller to hold on to him for a while because I was still having a little bit of tension. I don't want to say tension, but like I was a little bit thinking about my relationship with my other dolls, and I was wanting to let go some of my dolls to make room for him, and so I did. I let go of Marengo, and then I finally had him. I've let go of my only 10 uncle doll, and then when Marengo was completely paid under layaway as well, I had him shipped, and that's when he came home, which was last month, February. I was so happy when I got him. He's just perfect, okay. And he's just wonderful. He loves to swing his head back because of how heavy his resin ears are, but still, I love him, and he's just so cute like that. He's like so wonderful. I cannot wait to have his face painted by my favorite artist. And yeah, that's that. Okay, he is now bare and he isn't wearing anything. He does have eyes that I got from Gem of Doll, and I think they are glass eyes that has like the follow me thingy. And yeah, you can tell, like, I don't know, I like this doll so much because he doesn't have human ears. It's quite weird for me for dolls to have human ears and then for them to have like animal ears, which is just so weird. But he doesn't have human ears, he just have animal ears, and I like it. This is like his ears. I think I put them like in the wrong way, but you'll see it here. This is the magnet, and then this one is for the ear, and it just attaches on to like that very, very strongly. The magnet is very strong, and I was really expecting to see what the box of Dream Valley was like, because he is a I don't know if he's a limited edition doll or just like a seasonal doll for 2021 1 was it? So this is a 5-year-old doll. I don't really know. But yeah, I really was expecting to see the box, but the first owner, like the person who sold him to me, the seller, they were quite very transparent, and they kept on sending photos of him, like this is what his box looks like, blah 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 blah. And like stupid little me, I thought that the seller just removed the top of the box so I can see everything. But I was mistaken, that it was just the only thing that's remaining. It doesn't have like the top cover of the box. But you know, I'm not super mad about it. I really love the box because he came with like a cushion thingy where like every part of him had like a specific space, and I love it so much. It's just so cute and so perfect. But still, you know, it's kind of like a bummer. Even though I don't collect doll boxes, I would have really loved to see what a Dream Valley doll box looks like. So the first thing I like about him is his aesthetic. He is not like a very common doll for a lot of people, because I don't see a lot of dolls that are like really fox-ish looking. You can see like his face is very fox-ish. Like the eyes are just so pretty. His eyes reminds me so much of Reggie from Twisted Wonderland, and like his lips are just like so cute. He looks like he's planning really bad things. He looks like a sly fox. And the second thing that I love about him is he has a very slim body. You can really tell that he is a very slim USD. Like his body is very cute and it's very slim. And talking about the body as well, he only has like 2-part torso, and I love dolls that has like 2-part torso because it's so much more easier for them to be strung and stuff like that. They don't go everywhere, especially if you've strung them like in the wrong way. He has like a lot of mobility. He can slouch forward, which is so cute, and he can do like a little bit on the back. Not so much, but yeah, I'm not the type of person to make my dolls do weird poses, but that's that. Speaking of poses, the third thing I love about him is he is a very good poser. I do hate the fact that his ears are very heavy, but he is a very good poser. Like if I make him do this, he will hold on to that. And yeah, you can make him do like a lot of things. He's a very good poser. His legs are also very good as well. You know, it doesn't really reach up to here, but it's very good. Like he's a very good poser. He can do pretty much everything you want him to do, and he will hold it that place. Of course, you can't make him stand on 1 foot. You're probably gonna need a doll stand, but other than that, he is perfect. I love him. His posing is really good. Like the sculpting as well is very pretty, and he is just wonderful. Another thing that I love about him is that he can stand on his own, even though his ears are extremely heavy. Of course, we can't make him stand on his own right now because we are on the top of our bed and it's quite springy, you know, he cannot find balance. But if I were to just prop him down on whatever flat surface I have, he would stay standing. And even if I make him do like crazy arm poses, he would still be standing. That's how wonderful this doll is. I love him so much. And another thing that I love about him is he is very dainty. I don't know how to explain dainty to a lot of people, but even though he looks mischievous, like his body is very dainty. Like it's really cute. It's perfect, especially if you like really childlike dolls with like very cutesy proportions. Yeah, he's very cute. I love him. The sculpting as well is very wonderful. He has palms on his hands. I don't know if you can see it, but not all dolls have palms on their hands. Also, he has longer fingernails. I don't know if that's showing, but that's that. Another thing that I realized is that he also has like palms on his feet, which is so cute because most dolls only have like a flat feet, and that's that. And like his feet has like this, like that. It's so perfect. He's wonderful. I love him. The sculpting and everything, the aesthetic of the whole doll is just beautiful and perfect. And lastly, the last thing that I love about him is his skin color. Like, he is a 5-year-old doll and his skin color is still perfect. It's still wonderful. He looks healthy. He doesn't look orange or green. He's just perfect. So here are the things that I do not like about him. Despite me praising this doll so much, there are some things that I don't like about the sculpting. I don't know if it's the sculpting or maybe it's the choices for this doll. So first and foremost is he has small resin parts. Like, you have seen his arm. It's really small and really tiny. It is hard, especially if you're the type of person who would restring your dolls. You don't ask someone for help. It is not brittle. It doesn't break easily, but it is quite thin. Like, it is, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not thin like a very thin casted doll, but it's quite tiny. It's scary to play with or to restring, because what if you mess up and then it's really hard for you to have it fixed, and so on and so forth. Another thing that I don't like about him is that he has tiny holes for elastic. So I'm gonna be showing you the tail that he came with. So this is his tail. This whole thing here is made out of resin. It's really hard to put it on him. And like you can see, like this is the part of his tail that attaches to his torso, and look how tiny that thing is. Like, how can you feed an elastic in that part? Like, everything here is like very, very wide. You can tell like there it's really wide, but when it gets to like the very base of the tail, it's really, really tiny. It's quite hard. And yeah, it's a very heavy tail. It is all made out of resin, so it can be a bit of a hard thing for him to wear. And speaking of hard thing to wear, this is another thing that I hate about the everything, like the concept and so on and so forth. I don't know if this is Dream Valley's first time to make like a fox-ish doll, but this is his animal torso. He currently has his human torso. So if you turn him on the back, he doesn't have like a hole on here. So this is his animal torso. You can see the huge difference. This one has a hole for the tail, whereas this one doesn't have anything. It's just, yeah, a human torso. So this thing goes here. And as I've said, like, how can you string this thing into here? It's really hard. Like, really, really hard. The logic behind him is that you have to string everything, like his tail, into his body. So you have to string like his 4-piece resin tail, which is like super, super heavy. And you have to pull out the elastic out of this teeny tiny hole and feed it all the way here. The thing about this channel is that it's not like any other hole like this. Like, you can see, you can pull, you can push, and you can pull the elastic just fine. But for this one, the channel goes a little bit upwards. It's quite hard to explain, but yeah, it's really hard. So I have given up on making him wear his tail, even though that's the reason why I got him, is because I wanted his beautiful resin tail. But alas, it is really hard to attach. Plus, I do not know if I would ever want to use his tail just looking like this. It looks so weird. And another thing that I hate again about his extra parts is that they're really, really hard to attach. They are really hard to attach. They're quite heavy, so he cannot do wonderful poses with his fantasy parts. as you have seen with his ears, they're quite heavy. He keeps on swinging his head back, and when I made him wear his tail, he could not stand up properly. It is hard to make him sit down. It is hard to just basically make him do like normal posing, so I have given up on just attaching his tail, even though that's the reason why I bought this doll. It's really hard. And the last thing that I really dislike about him is that he has deep eye wells. A lot of dolls, like the older ones and the newer ones, their eye wells are like, it's not extremely deep, like the part where you put the eye is like not this deep. It's quite flat like that, so you can just like put the eye over here. Whereas for him, I don't know if this is a thing for Dream Valley dolls. He is a really tiny doll. He is a 6th scale doll, and he has really deep eye wells. He has like eye wells like this, and you have to like put the eye in there. It's really hard because it's quite intimidating as well, because you can tell like his eyes are in a very odd shape. So if you did not put the eyes properly, you're gonna have to remove it, you're gonna have to put it back. It's just so much of a hassle. So as you have seen earlier, I did receive 2 torso parts. This is his animal torso part, and the one that he has right now is his human torso parts. As far as I know, his human torso part costed around 3,200 pesos ish around the time, and I only got like everything, like with the human torso and the animal torso, for only 5,000 pesos, which is like such a steal, such a deal. You can only buy him like at the time, like you can only buy him like with the animal torso and of course with the tail, but I got his human torso along as well. So yeah, even though this is a very old doll, I really love that thing because you know, he can at least try to be human for once. Another thing is I really love like the keychain thingy that he came with. I do not know if that is his COA, or maybe it is not his COA, but still I really love it. Whether that is his COA, it's actually good because I love companies who have really minimalistic things, especially, you know, like COAs. COAs are quite big. There are some COAs that look like college diplomas, so having a keychain like thingy as his COA is very wonderful, especially for people like me who doesn't love to keep like a lot of crazy stuff. I also noticed a discoloration on like the human torso tummy. I think it was around here, I don't know, but like it was it's quite big. It doesn't look very weird, especially like in photos. Of course you're not gonna see it because he's wearing clothes, but if you put him under like natural light or something, you will notice like his human torso has a little bit of like discoloration over here. There's like a very big yellowish spot, and I doubt that it is something the company did or made. I'm not too sure as well if it is because of his age. Again, he is a 5-year-old doll, or maybe it is because of the way he was stored. Based on my story and also some of the photos that I have shown earlier, the box that he was stored in, he doesn't have like a top box. If he was left like on a shelf or whatever, some parts of his body would most definitely be exposed to sunlight or whatever. I pay little to no mind about it because he is an old doll, and yeah, he is mostly gonna be wearing stuff, so I don't really care about it. It's gonna be hidden, so yeah, I still love it. So that is everything from me today. I'm really quite busy this past few days, and because, as most of you know, as what has been happening in this world, I just try to be as positive as I can, especially with my dolls. I still have a few more dolls coming in from the mail and I'm so excited about that, but for now I try to be as positive as I can, and also I try to be as happy as I can with my dolls. It's really a hard time right now, but I do hope that each and every one of us stays strong until this whole thing is done. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. We will be seeing you next time. Bye bye.
I don't think so. No, 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 no.